budget beatdown, Revolutions versus 50 Thrills. This week, the Ford F450 dually pickup truck.
Super Duty with the big old booty.
I mean, that's what you get when you pay for a big girl like this.
Yeah.
Either way, this week, I am a high car with 75,000 credits to spend, but not able to tune my vehicle, which means I better make the upgrades worth it. And in the opposite vehicle, we have Wobble with low car, 55,000 credits to spend, and able to tune, which means he better make it worth it as well.
with this truck, I don't know. We're gonna see.
I don't. I honestly don't know how well this is going to go for either of us.
Anyway, shall we see how slow it is getting to the festival?
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of gears just to go 70.
Yeah, I was about to say the fact that I'm in seventh gear
Oh,
and I'm
she
only doing 70.
she don't.
Yeah, she really don't. Like, don't
That's
know how
where
I'm
my
feeling
tuning
that.
might come in handy.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, deuces.
Later. Alright, so we're gonna keep it all with that, but as much as I want that torque, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Although we could put in a 4-speed. Let me see that real quick. Oh no, because the 4-speed's not gonna make a big difference on that. Well, we got B8, B10. Oh, I hate to do this, but I think that's what our options are gonna be. Just because the torque's good, but we wouldn't be able to get out of it what we want to get out of it. Speaking of which, does she come with any body kits? Oh yeah, nice. Front end lights. Ooh, that could be a menace. I think we're just gonna leave that stock because that could be a pain in our drain. We're already at our budget. We haven't even put no horsepower into it. 761. Just make sure it keeps that. I know it kept the tires. We're gonna have to put that on because we're gonna have to edit. Sway bars I'm not really too worried about. Brakes, on the other hand, are going to be important for this big biatch. Alright, what can we get stock? No, stupid anti-lock? That's nice. Ooh, we're actually going to be rubbing the budget. What? 51. Already 6,035 pounds. What's a... Holy. Okay, torque numbers. Let's see what we got there. We got that maxed out. Curious, do we just drop more weight? What's this? Oh, just tire profile. You know what? For the heck of it, we're going to go 101. We could stand this thing. Nah. We'll bring that back. How about rims? How much are those? We can drop a lot of weight. 55,200. I think that's fair. I think that's absolutely fair. Let's hear them stats, boy.
904 horsepower, 772 foot-pounds of torque, 5,816 pounds, 52 frontwards weight displacement, and an engine displacement of 5.81 liter.
Power 1,002 or 1,029 horsepower. Torque
Just
of
a
2.
second. Let me guess. Stock engine, everything upgraded.
Uh-huh.
I thought about doing the same thing. And then I was like, no, that's something he's going to do. And besides,
Well,
my budget, I was 10K short of my budget.
well, not only that, but you wouldn't be able to tune the gears, so the diesel would have just been useless. Anyways,
Fair.
you got me a weight, though. I'm 6,268 pounds.
Nice.
But you didn't hear my torque number. It's 2,274.
Foot-pounds of torque?
Yeah.
Yeah, are we racing with trailers? I don't think so. So, sorry.
A front ratio of 53%, and a displacement of 7.3 liters. The stock, well, it's a stock garbage Power Stroke that comes in these.
That's fair. That's fair.
The Power Stroke 7.3 diesels are garbage. Are you ready for this?
Anyways, I am. Your takeoff is incredible. Nice job with the tuning.
We will see how that goes with actually on the real drag when it's synchronized takeoff.
My first gear goes to 108 miles per hour. And my second gear is all climb, no delivery.
Is that with the 4-speed on there?
That is with the 4-speed.
Oh, you should have went with an 8-speed or something.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
I as well have a 4-speed in here.
I kind of figured. It's easier to tune for a 4-speed than a 10-speed.
The diesels are a little bit harder, but like I don't want to be shifting through a billion fucking years racing.
I love my wooden everything. I also love that my screen is currently inside of your tailpipe.
Wow. Also look at the PI.
I didn't get a chance to.
You're 805, I'm 827. How the hell does that?
I just now shifted into second.
I'm in fourth. You will catch me on the very, very long run, but I don't think you're going to catch me by the end of this run. Although I am about topped out.
My second gear is 154. I've not hit my third yet. My third doesn't even budge. It's just you're stuck here now. I have two useless gears called third and fourth. They don't do anything.
Now, did you go for rally suspension or no?
What?
Did you go for rally
No,
suspension?
I did not go for rally because I was like, I can't tune it. It doesn't change the height.
Right. I honestly bet you that's where that big old gap is though in the PI. Because I did, because I'm like, well, I can at least slam this thing, which isn't fucking slammed at all.
You slammed it from 22 inches down to 18.
Yeah.
You got a whole 4 inches out of it.
Which, I mean, is better than having all that roll. But still.
I won't even need to shift for this entire race.
That's fucking terrible.
Oh,
well, at least you don't got to worry about trying to figure out what gear to go to. Oh my god, these brakes freaking...
1 or 2.
The upgraded brakes stop this thing on a dime with the racing slicks.
You know how bad it is going to be trying to,
drift?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're obviously going to put it back to manual with clutch, right?
Yeah. That's what
so you can at least kick the clutch and try and get it to spin. I thought about putting this into rear-wheel drive, but I'm like, well, that takes out of my budget. Why would I do that?
That's 10K for taking out of my budget when I've already got the all-wheel drive.
Right, but I was thinking about it. I looked at the V10, but I'm like 700 horsepower. That's the most I can get into this budget. That's not enough.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you folks, when we try and be silly, we still mess up. I want to see how this feels in first person, because this thing is wild in third. Oh, it's not as fun, because it's just your basic hood. You don't have the whole feel of the big old rear end in it. But the shark fingers, those are nice. I don't know what I did to this tuning, but this thing is turning. I know what I did to the tuning, but this thing likes to turn the front end in now. It's just having to worry about the whole freaking 70 feet afterwards. Oh my goodness!
What?
I almost grip rolled it. I was up on my left two wheels around that 90.
I've been on that way every single lap.
I did not expect that to happen, though. I legit turned in just like the right amount, and the gas is the right amount, and it just up onto two wheels. And I held it all the way around almost. That was, yeah, I'm gonna have to go and capture that. Gotta say, it's the easiest freaking vehicle we've had in weeks going around that last
Yeah,
corner, though.
I don't have to shift. Rarely.
Most easily accessible goes to the Ford F50 of the year.
Stop clapping, my guy. Just stop clapping. Don't do it. You don't need to.
You, look at these paint jobs. It's not worth the clap.
No, my guy was like, "Yeah, thank you for coming out." No, 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 no. Thank
Oh,
you, man, for coming out to my race. And I'm like,
you're
no,
awesome for
no,
showing
don't.
up. Oh,
Please don't, sir.
this race. Ever since we introduced this race has been either really good or really terrible.
I think you've failed on like 3 out of the 4 times we've done this race so far. You've hit something or something like that.
So at least I got gears that work. Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Bless you. At least I got gears that work, man.
Fair.
And this
Hurtful.
thing,
Fair.
oh my goodness, that actually stuck right to the road. I was not expecting that. Ford Super Booty's coming through. I tell you what, having all that 2000 torque is kind of nice.
Oh, shit.
I am so underestimating these brakes, though. Yeah, turning the camber to the front. The camber on the front end was only at a 0.5 with the rally, which I get it, it's rally. But I turned it all the way up to -5, and that is actually working really nice.
Nice.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do for the next race? Because the next race is a dirt race, right?
No, that's 2 races from now.
Oh, you're right. I'm getting confuzzled because we're doing 2 episodes. Brian's like, we've already done this. Should be right there. I mean, to be fair, you stayed continuously behind me.
What do you mean? What?
After you finally got speed going, you continuously stayed, like, right behind me. I mean, your best lap was only a second off. That's not terrible, considering you only got one really usable gear. That's actually
Fucking
pretty
no gear
good.
tuning. No gear tuning sucks. Well, I haven't lost grip in any of the turns. Like, sure, I'm burning rubber outside of them. Once the turn is done, once the corner is
Right.
done.
No,
But
I'm talking like in drift, though. That should help a little bit, seeing that you're going to have to be kicking that clutch the whole time.
ah,
Oh, good old
I don't think it's too bad
mama's
going in back like that.
house.
I was hoping you didn't remember that, so you'd go full speed and avoid it again.
So what happens when we record back to back, though? I remember the word's name's house.
Damn it! You're right. You're right. Shit.
Although, does that mean I'm not going to hit it? I mean, there's
It's
potential.
still up. I mean, to be fair,
It's
last
still up
time
for
you hit it
grabs.
3 times out of the. You hit it 2 times out of the 3 times that we recorded.
Right. It all depends on how comfortable I feel with the vehicle and if it feels like it's going right. And then, you know, you still turn wrong.
Why was I in third? What the fuck?
I have not a clue. Oh, I grip rolled again. I didn't roll, but I was grip rolling, I should say. Racing lines. Try and stay on them. See, and this is where tuning really does come in handy, folks. When you got something this monstrous, it's amazing what a tune can do, rather than just having a big budget. Oh, but that was... It went up, and then it went down, and then I hit a bump, and and then it went back up again. Some reason it stayed on the 2 wheels, but it was interesting.
Every corner at high speed has been 2-wheeled.
Oh, because you're on the stock suspension and everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that's been very interesting.
It's not been detrimental in any way.
No, but I'm sure it's given you some shocks.
Not real. Only once was I like, oh, this is about to turn over, and then I realized, no, car's still fine. It still weighs almost 3 tons. Will be fine. How does that not count? I hit you, piece of shit. Fuck you.
147 across the finish line. He was scooting. That thing looks so slow going past. So this one you can immediately sell. I don't want to buy it.
The Pillsbury ones?
I know which ones you're talking about, and those were actually
Yeah.
pretty good, but like they never fit in my fancy. They were good, don't get me wrong, but like they weren't something that I just always craved.
They were the deluxe version of whatever they are, Pop Tarts, in my
Right.
opinion. Like there's
Right.
Pop Tarts, which is just everyone has these, everyone knows what these are, and then there's Toaster Strudels, which is this is a treat, and you get this once every 3 years, maybe if
With
you're
the
lucky.
and it's got a little icing on top to make you feel
Mm-hmm.
good.
Fuck, now I'm making
I
myself
know
hungry.
what
God
you're
dang it.
talking about. But like they never suited my fancy. Now pizza rolls, we already know. Everybody already knows.
I will stab you over
That's why I'm
pizza.
not even going into it.
I'm gonna stab you with the 3-ton truck.
You know what? I will make you a sword out of my most beloved food, and you can stab me with it.
Pizza rolls can't be turned into a.
They can if you put metal around them. Anyways, I forgot to hike up the suspension. This is not going to go as good as I thought. But it's not terrible. It feels good.
Even off road, still second gear only.
Even down this section, which is like, oh yeah, because your second gear is what, 168?
Last I checked, my second was like 158 or something like that.
Yeah, so you're still in the second all the way down that fast speed. Damn. I went deep into that corner.
As did I.
Yeah, so I can find fourth, and it works. Tuning for the best of us.
Even there, didn't hit my third gear.
Damn. You're basically like an electric car. You're lucky if you got two. Not me going backwards across the finish line.
I went sideways, right into the wall.
Did you finally find some grip and it said yoink?
No, I just decided to finally show off a little. If you know what I mean, ladies. And no, I'm not talking about my penis. I'm talking about my lumberyard.
He's got a whole. That thing's worth twice as much as it ever was because it's a lumber.
My camera's positioned so low it's not even above the bridge. It's under the bridge. Is yours also in the ground?
No, mine's actually like just right at the very bottom of the ground. Like it was on the road. Oh, that's a sharp turn.
Not so much a short turn as much as it is just long truck.
True. It's almost semi-status.
Practically at this point.
Wow, you talk about a racing line through there though. That was smooth. And then into the wall next corner. Go figure. I have one good corner and then just think. It was bound to happen. How's that solo gear going?
I'm actually using my second.
That's a surprise. I guess some parts of this first is just too much RPM. A little bit of grip roll. Sure. If it works, it works.
Oh, I just rolled.
Was it over that dirt patch where you could tap it and then you go back onto the concrete?
I think. I'm not sure.
I think that's where you did. Maybe. But yeah, that's why I grip rolled really hard. Hey, I get to not lift through here. That's nice. I think that's the smoothest I've made that section. That's pretty sad.
No, it's just she has a lot of grip.
Well, I'm used to driving something this long. Well, longer than this, but sure. Something this long. That was impressive. I thought this thing was going to handle so much worse.
It's not that bad, quite frankly.
No, but
It's just not being able to tune.
When we looked at the options the other week, I thought this was going to be absolutely terrifying.
It would have been so much better for you if you had just gone for the Warthog, but no. At least I'm not in a high chair.
I'm there.
No. No. There you go, girl. There you go. There you go.
I'm about to hit this rock, but I bet you this Mustang is thinking, what the hell?
That wasn't a. Oh.
I got a Mustang
Was there a
inside
Mustang
of
back
me
there?
right now.
This guy isn't even drifting. Get the fuck out of the drift zone then.
Yeah, the Mustang's coming for you now. Followed by a 370.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, shoot, I overcooked it. No, save it. Save it. Oh, we saved it. Followed by the Eclipse.
Are we doing a convoy right now? Because that's what it
Yeah,
feels like.
it really. I mean, I'm kind of digging it. This is cool.
Yeah, this is actually kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie.
These guys are probably thinking, how's this stupid duty hanging with me? Oh, the Mustang didn't like it, so he passed me. I'm bringing up the convoy, bruh. Okay, it's not going to be as good of a score as the Yaris.
Oh, this is definitely not as good of a score. Oh, no. Go ahead and take the front.
I did. I tried not to hit you.
You didn't.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no. Save it.
I don't. All-wheel drive for the win. I didn't hit the tree and I came back down on the course and got sideways just enough for it to count. Well, that was fun.
585. I think that's the lowest I've ever done in any of these, except for maybe the first 3.
I hit 796, but that was very fun having everybody else convoy with us. But they couldn't hurt us because they were in ghost mode. That was great. Alright, I will see you on the other side. Don't mind me stalling it. Ooh, this one's not gonna go good.
It's not going to be great. Could be worse.
Yeah, I've had worse.
$118,074.
Pretty good. I only got a 126. That one was just too long for this. If only I had more torque. After you, sir.
Since you'll be high car.
I'll
You're
hook my
going to need all the help you get.
Well, if I'm only 100k, you get more help. Because you'll be 80k. Although, I have an idea of what cars I'm picking out, but if we're going to do that, then they have to be different. Because the ones I was going to pick out, with 100k, I think you can max them out.
We can do it a different week then. Why did you take off so quickly after me, motherfucker?
I didn't. I just have a lot more oomph. It's alright. You do you. I'll just chill back here. Ow, or I'll turn it around.
Don't fail, don't fail.
I barely got it back on in time. No, I just have a lot more traction around the corners because of the tune that I have on there.
God, that was bad. 106, 147.
152. Something.